Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to 7 things you just don't do in Germany. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done for the channel. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We guys simply react to James Bray. Make sure you like to subscribe. We're heading to 10,000 subscribers, guys. So let's jump in. Let's see what's going on here.
Last year, I traveled to Germany for my first time ever, and then I wound up traveling back and forth to Germany about 3 different times, which was super cool. But before my trip, I had a lot of things leading up to it that I wanted to make sure that I did and I didn't do when I got to Germany. And I watched a lot of videos surrounding those topics, so I decided to make my own video letting you guys know what I learned as far as what you should not do when you go to Germany. And these are all recommendations and pieces of advice from you guys. I actually asked the question on my Instagram story, what are some things tourists should not do when visiting Germany? And if you guys have any, let me know in the comments down below. Now there's the obvious, but then there is the not so obvious that people don't tend to think about. So we're gonna get into that and a lot more in this video. So without further ado.
And by the way, before we continue, a lot of you guys have given me a lot of good reviews regarding my microphone. Thank you so much. Let me know if I need to do any changes because I want to improve the quality of the video. So you guys see, we're investing a little bit in the channel to make sure we can get the best experience for you guys. So let me know in the comment section.
Our first piece of advice from one of you guys was never hold your arm at a 45-degree angle. And I'm pretty sure you can imagine why.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all are wild, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Next one says.
So you can 45. Okay, so this is 90 degree angle. So like this. Right, like this. So that's 45 right there. So like that. No. Let me know.
I don't know what that means. Was bedeutet das? Go to Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof at night or go to Hamburg St. George at night.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure
God.
it's like St. Pauli, right? I've been at the Hamburg Hauptbahnhof at night and I've been at St. Pauli at night. And I ain't gonna lie, bruh, there's some truth to this. The druggies in Hamburg, bruh, different breed. Now, no one out overtly bothered me. There was one time though, I was walking from my hotel to meet up with somebody at the Hauptbahnhof, and this homeless dude walked up behind me, and mind you, I didn't have my camera out or anything. I was just walking, and dude walked up behind me and started barking. Now, I didn't even hear him. The dude sounded like a ninja. All I heard was barking, and I screamed like a little girl. I was like, ah! You know, I was turned up. Cause I'm like, who the hell? I didn't even see you. I thought you were gonna kill me. Oh my God. And I will be very frank, at night by the Hauptbahnhof in Hamburg, I have never seen that much human fecal matter on the ground in my life.
Whoa, fecal matter, really? In Germany? No way, folks. No way. No way in Germany? Dark chocolate in the floor. No way, bro. No way, Jose. Please, Germany, don't tell me you guys are getting dark chocolate in the floor. On the floor. No. I will not accept that at all. From Germany, not.
When my friends and I were walking back to our hotel, some of us may or may not have stepped in a copious amount of human fecal matter. It was absolutely abominable.
Wow,
I
man.
literally say, when them druggies gotta go, they gotta go wherever the heck is convenient for them. So there's this big apotheca right outside the Hauptbahnhof Süd, by that exit, right? And at night, it's completely riddled with trash. The cleaning crew always has to clean all that stuff up, but then in true goblin fashion, the very next night, it goes back to being riddled with trash, especially on the weekends. There'll be beer bottles everywhere, empty fast food containers, puke. There's copious amounts of puke and fecal matter, and I was thoroughly shocked. It does give the sense of uncomfortability though, for sure, and I can only imagine women out there probably feel 100 times as uncomfortable as
But what's
I
the
did
reason why? Why we? Because in the United States we have that problem in LA. LA has that problem, but we know why, right? A lot of these people are just LA is kind of crazy, right? So there's a lot of that. But why Germany? Why are we allowing this in Germany? Like, what's? Let me know in the comment section below why you guys allowing this to happen in the first place.
The Hauptbahnhof at night. I'm not sure about during the day. During the day, it wasn't too bad, but at night, man, it was like the goblins was out. And St. Pauli, it's like people get so drunk and stuff, they don't care about what they do. So there's a lot of
Wow.
incidences where people get real rowdy, fights break out sometimes.
Really?
There's a lot of druggies in St. Pauli, so people be doing crazy
Wow.
shiznit. It's a fun time, but you need to be very aware
Nah,
of
nah,
your
that's not
surroundings.
okay, man.
So if you do decide to go to St. Pauli, go with a group because
Yeah.
it'll be safer.
Because I'm
that way.
telling you,
if you're by yourself, good.
I'm telling you, I know Germany can get better on that regard. I know a lot of people have already complained, So I'm not for sure. I'm not sure why that's the case in Germany. I don't know why. Oh man.
Luck. Good luck, because if you look like a lick, they'll tag you up. Next piece of advice, don't be a dickhead, okay? If you're out there, act like you have some sense. I get what...
Hey, shout out to Bray, just to, I like his little studio. It looks very nice.
This means there's a lot of people that travel out there to Germany and stuff like that, and they act like they don't have a brain cell in sight. So don't be a dick. I get that. Common sense. The next one is the forbidden sign, or words, man. So don't say the stuff that they were saying during World War II, because there are some like people who lean in a specific direction and they support those old values. So it better not be you, because if you travel out there and do that, people might physically beat you the hell up. I'm just saying. This next
So what word he's saying? I don't know.
piece of advice actually is an experience, and it says, literally had tourists busting into my school's classroom because it's an old building and they wanted to look inside. So don't make assumptions. We call them B&Es. I'm not sure if you guys do the same in Germany, but breaking and entering, don't break and enter into an establishment you know nothing about.
That's not
Come
good,
on, man. At least ask questions before you just act, because people have this sense of entitlement, especially Americans when it comes to visiting foreign countries, and it can get pretty diabolical. Next one is just respect our laws and don't treat the country like a theme park. Then it's good. Obviously, it's a regular country like anywhere else. It has laws, it has regulations, it has rules. Read them before you get there and abide by them, because if you don't, you might find yourself in a jail cell. Next one is don't go to Bayern or east side of Germany. I've heard this a lot. Now, I need you guys to let me know in the comments down below right now. Y'all know I'm in the military. It's not a secret. Even my military homies told me was not to go to East Germany if you are a person of color, because they don't take too kindly to people of color. Not just black people, but Hispanic people, Arabic people, anybody that's not white, they basically say don't go out there. And outside of the military too, the locals from Germany will literally say don't visit East Germany. But I'm getting conflicting information, because when I have a camper tour planned, right? And a lot of you guys are giving me cities and locations that are in East Germany. So I'm like, honestly, I'll visit. I don't care. I didn't care anymore.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, man, as long as you respect people, you can go to... I don't think there's nothing wrong with going to East Germany. As long as you respect people, you'll be fine.
Or whatever. If people are mean, they're mean. Cool, you know? I'm just there to see the beauty of the east side. I've heard that it's more racist in the eastern side of Germany. I'm not sure how true that is. Y'all can let me know in the comments down below. Why should I visit the east of Germany and why shouldn't I? Because what I'm being told is what multitudes of people are being told. It's not just me. Other people were told the same thing. I've asked, have you heard anything bad about Germany? And they're like, yeah, the east side of Germany. Don't go to the east side of Germany. If you stay on the west side of Germany, you're good. And they actually say, go to Bavaria. So it's funny that this person's like, don't go to Bavaria. I think it's because people think that once you see Bavaria, that will be your biggest representation of Germany.
I say Germany, what's the first thing that you think of?
Sauerkraut.
Hell yeah!
It's almost like Americans telling Germans and everybody worldwide, don't go to Texas first when you visit America.
You throw trash on Texas highways.
What?
Go to any other state before you go to Texas.
No. Go to Texas. Texas is beautiful. Texas, America, bro. No, go to Texas. Texas is a very good place to go. I would say don't go to New York or California. That's me. Don't go to any city in the United States. How about that? If you can go to the countryside, I'm telling you, you are going to have a blast. It's beautiful. Countryside. People. You feel America. It's weird to explain, man. But don't go to the city. The city is just like another city. It's more dangerous, by the way.
Because
even me, as an American, I try to avoid cities.
if you go to Texas, that will be your first impression of America. And you'll think that we all wear cowboy hats and tote guns, but we don't wear cowboy hats. But most of us do have guns, I ain't gonna lie. Next one is try to drink the Germans under the table. The Scots already tried that and failed. I tried that. There's clips of me on the internet. I just want everybody to make sure that whatever dream you're following right now that's very unorthodox, continue following.
What?
Pretty drunk because I thought I could outdrink y'all. Listen, I'm coming back. I'm
No,
trying.
no. Let's check that one more time. I want to.
You're following right now that I just want. You tried that and failed. I tried that. There's clips of me on the internet. I just want everybody to make sure that whatever dream you're following right now that's very unorthodox, continue following.
What?
Pretty drunk because I thought I could outdrink y'all. Listen, I'm coming back. I'm training right now.
Hey, that was funny,
to
man. That was
Boost
very
my
good.
alcohol
Loved it.
tolerance.
You're an alcoholic.
So I'm gonna try to outdrink you guys. This will be round 4, because the round 1, 2, and 3 I lost. I built my tolerance up. The first 2 times, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I almost saw the light. I drank so much, I was like, "Ugh." So anyways, challenge accepted. Y'all trying to drink me under the table, I got you. Beer off my noggin. A person says also, don't say something bad about Kartoffeln. Yeah, don't do that. That's like a fast track to get banned from Germany. That's how you get banned.
Wow,
This
really?
next one says, don't
Kartoffeln.
talk to people on the train. That's true. Don't bother people. Everybody's trying to get to their destination as quietly and as peacefully as possible.
Love that.
And no, they don't want to fucking talk to you. Don't talk to them, okay? Thank you. Next one. Bleib nicht mitten auf dem Weg stehen. Geht an die
Oh, ey.
Seite und guckt.
Man, shout out to his German. Wow. Hasn't got way much better. Wow, his German has gotten so much better. Wow, he's literally just reading it.
Auf eure Telefonkarte. It basically says, don't just stop in the middle of the walkway
Job. NPC. Oh, that's very NPC.
and check your phone and your map or whatever. Make sure you step off to the side so you're not in people's way. That's very fucking important. The next one is don't behave like I Show Speed. I Show Speed is a nut, okay? He got big being overtly obnoxious, and he does it at the expense of others a lot of times, so it is very embarrassing. Also, there's this huge wave of content creators worldwide. People are doing the wildest things for clicks when they travel. It's diabolical.
not
So
diabolical.
don't do that. I try not to do that at all. If I am
No. Nobody's gonna remember you for that. You're not contributing anything to society. You're just being obnoxious. You're being a parasite to the world. You're gonna get some money, right? But it's a quick fix. There's no reason to be like that. Okay, there's no reason to be like that.
I'm very amped up. I'm in an area where I'm allowed to be amped up, and it's very positive, and people are very reciprocating of that energy, but I know when to turn it off. Just be very cognizant of when to be on point. You can have fun, but just don't make other people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's
good
just
point.
common sense. Be respectful. Next one says, get ready to order and pay when you're standing in line. This is actually giving you advice as far as like, yeah, make sure you're preparing to pay for your food or your groceries when you get in line. Trust me, I went through that experience myself. I did not prepare myself for the speed of the cashiers in Germany. They
Wow.
are demonically fast. So go to the grocery store or wherever you're paying for your food with a plan. Make sure that you know what you're gonna say, what you're gonna do, have your money already out, and have a way to bag your items. Because if you don't, they'll pack you up. The next one says,
wow.
don't talk about the history. Yeah, needless to say, don't do that, bro. Germany's made a complete 180 from where it was.
Yeah. It's like every time that people comes here to the United States just talking about the Civil War and slavery, it gets tiring. I agree with that. No reason to talk about the past. Let's just move forward. You know, we all make mistakes as a nation. So I agree with that.
It would not do you any justice if you brought that topic up in a malicious way. You can ask about it, you can inquire about it, right? But don't make that the main point of your conversations when you're out there, and don't talk about it in a malicious way. I do get that, because the second time I went to Germany, everywhere I went, people were like, oh yeah, this is where the buildings were bombed, and da-da-da-da-da, this. And so I had a few questions, and people were very like respectful. They gave me the information I was looking for, and that was that. So just be respectful. If you have any questions, ask them, but be respectful. Okay, shit. Also, bonus thing, if someone's staring at you, like they're staring through your soul, you don't have to engage them in conversation. That's just how people are in Germany. I know there's a
I like this one. We were reacting to some Americans staying in Germany. And this comes after she went to Germany and then encountered some folks, and some folks were just looking at her, and she was not happy for that. However, you have to understand, you're in somebody's country. You have to respect people's autonomy and sovereignty in their own country. And I agree with James.
Millions of
100%.
videos on that, the stare. And it's so
There you
funny
go.
because in the comment section, everyone's like, the German stare is a myth. I don't know what you're talking about. And you know who's been saying that? Germans. Newsflash, y'all stare.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
I know that. The next person knows that. Y'all be staring, bro, putting laser beams in our bodies.
They're just curious. They're just curious. You say, yeah, where's this person from? Or why this person here? I understand. I will completely understand.
Shit. Which I get it because it's a cultural thing. You're curious. It's not malicious. It's just like, oh, interesting, cool. Now, I'm gonna also debunk this other shit that I've been seeing on the internet recently. I know people are doing this bullshit for clicks, but I'm gonna squash it. So you can clip this and share it with people. My fellow black people out there that think that Germans be staring because they're racist, stop that shit.
Yeah, I told you, folks. I told y'all. I told y'all. See, I told you. I told you. I told you. See, this is the good thing about doing reactions to a lot of these things, is that you get a lot of perspectives from different angles. Now, some of this stuff you can understand where they're coming from, but some of these stuff that a lot of these people say is coming from a place of ignorance, I would say. If I go to Russia, my wife is Russian, and a lot of people are staring at me, it makes sense why they're staring. I don't look like Russian. Maybe if I go to Spain, I'll be more, a little bit integrated into the culture. However, Russia, it would not be that case. So, to a lot of my American brothers, if you're going to a different country, do not expect people to treat you like they treat you back home. Don't do that.
It's a cultural thing. Germans stare in general. That's just how the culture is. Every American, every person that travels to Germany is like, ooh, why are they looking at me? Do I have something on my face? It's not because you're black. It's not because you're green, purple, blue, whatever. It's just because they're curious. It says, drive with a bike or e-scooter only on bike roads and stuff, and don't be a ghost rider. For me, I used an e-scooter and an e-bike for the very first time ever in Germany. I was in Köln, and I was actually like going through the city with some subscribers that were showing me around, and I was terrified. I kept jumping off the e-scooter and jumping off the e-bike. Some of y'all saw me out there struggling, and people were taking pictures and laughing and making memes and stuff. So if you see me out there next time, just know I've probably gotten a little bit better. I hope. Oh God, dude. This is a really good piece of advice. Do not walk in the bike lane. I'm so serious. Those bikers in Germany, man.
Oh man, she hit that tooth with her face from the left side. Oh my God. She probably lost a couple teeth with that fall. My God.
Another beast. They're like human wasps, man. Like, they don't play. They're even vicious to each other when they're on the bike lane.
Wow.
If you
Oh my
walk
God.
in the bike lane, you'll hear, man, Alter, blah, blah, blah. They'll be yelling at you and shit, cursing you out, and making you feel like you're the most insignificant being on the planet. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. All right, the next one says, talking or calling on your phone loud in public, for example, on the U-Bahn, S-Bahn, tram, or buses. So I did see people that did that. I got to witness it firsthand, and it was ridiculous. I tried to make sure I kept my volume down. I also live in Korea, so here in Korea, people are the same way. When you're on trains, be respectful of your surroundings and shut the fuck up. Okay. So,
You know what? Crazy, as an American, it's a little bit hard to understand that because we don't have that kind of respect for each other. This is what they call a duty to your community. A duty to your community. A lot of these countries, they still has that mantra. That's what it is.
Another person says, don't use the Deutsche Bahn. I would say use the Deutsche Bahn if you don't have to be anywhere at a specific time. If you have to be anywhere at a specific time, take a taxi or drive yourself. Any other means of transportation besides the Deutsche Bahn. The next one says, don't look as good as you. Thank you. I didn't realize I looked so good. So when I travel to Germany, I gotta make sure I don't look this good. Next one, go to the Frankfurt Bahnhof Theater. Honestly, Frankfurt's Hauptbahnhof is scary. I was there, some lady cussed me out for no reason. She kept saying Ausländer raus and some other stuff, and I was like, damn, I don't even know you like that. The hell? This next one says, I don't know, but after watching your last video, I'm stoked for you. Danke, vielen Dank. So, what do you think? Were those pretty helpful pieces of advice
Yeah,
on
very
things
good.
not to do as a tourist traveling traveling to Germany. I thought that they were pretty helpful. You guys were very helpful. There were a lot more answers that people provided, but I wanted to get this video out in the middle of y'all giving me these answers. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do have more videos coming soon, and if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, because
Very good, man. Very good video. Very good video. A lot of these, I'm glad that he mentioned about the stair. You know, like I'm glad that he did, because I don't like that. I don't like when people make it about themselves when it's something that they cannot control. And that's a good point. Good point. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. In the meantime, I will see you next one.